Now let's listen to this, our brother. This is a history about Biafran War. The history about Biafran War, where other people are talking lies about the Biafran War. Let's listen to him. Rika, please pay attention and listen to him. Share this video, like, comment, follow me without no reason. Thank you very much as you do this.
Gentlemen, BBC with a Yoruba director is set to release a documentary about the Biafran Civil War. Before they tell you what they want you to hear, I'm here to tell you exactly what happened. Before the end of this video, you will have answers to these 10 questions. Number 1, who is the victim and the villain in the story? Number 2, how it started and how it ended? Number 3, anytime you search about the civil wars, you are going to see this photo. What is the significance of this photo? Number 4, you have always heard about Aburi Accord. What has Aburi Accord has to do with this? 5, at the end, it was declared no victor and no vanquish. Why was it declared like that? Number 6, for some Eastern people that always say I'm not Igbo, anything where they go or no concern me. General Yakubu Gowon divided the East in 1967, and I'm going to tell you why. Number 7, you have always heard this saying that while the fight was going on in the East, that the North was very peaceful. Why is it like that? Number 8, the Yoruba community never directly or indirectly got involved in the fight. Why is it like that? Number 9, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always called the Yoruba community cowards. Why does he say so? And number 10, why is he say that an Igbo man should never be president in Nigeria? Let's go. It's important to know that before everything started, the Northern community, the Eastern community were all independent. Independent in the sense that they had their own judiciary, they had their own head of state, which today we call the president, and they called it their regional governors. So the Eastern regional governor, the Northern regional governor. They had their military governors, which today we call the military chiefs, like Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army Staff in the country. So these people were independent entities. The 15th day of January 1966, there was a coup to overthrow the leadership of the northern head of state, Tafawa Balewa. This coup was profiled to be caused by the Igbo generals in the north, but Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, being the eastern regional governor, he said no, that they did not have any hand in that coup, so he declined. Roughly 6 months later, on July 29, 1966, the northern community plotted another coup to revenge their previous coup of whatever that happened. Coup eliminated Agu Ironsi as the head of state. And because the media and the people has been fed with the information that the first coup was called by Igbo generals in the north, so it caused an outrage in the northern people. They started the movement of the Igbos must leave the northern territories. So this lasted for several months, getting to a year. Over 30,000 of the Igbos in the northern states were unalived, and over 2 million of the Igbos in the northern state were displaced to go back to the eastern states. Because of that, the eastern people started unaliving the northern people in the east too, as a revenge of what is being done to their brothers in the north. At this level, the Biafran civil war has not yet started. This was going on. The northern head of state called a meeting for all the regional governors to come so that they can find a solution to what is going on. But Ojukwu, being the eastern regional governor, said he was not going to attend. His reason was his people were wrongfully accused and profiled to have plotted a coup that they never did, and this has led to the death of thousands of his people. And secondly, he was conscious of his security too. Ojukwu suggested that if truly that they wanted peace, that the meeting should be held outside Nigeria because he was security conscious, and they agreed on having the meeting in Aburi. The reason why they had the meeting in Aburi is that Aburi is a local name, and the interpretation of Aburi is a place of peace and a place of agreement, so they choose that place to have the meeting. January 4th and January 5th, 1967, this